I sit at my desk, staring at the box left on it. It's wrapped in a very decorative way with multiple layers of wrapping paper and ribbons. There's an etched border on the tag that has a simple message on it. Happy birthday. I turned to my coworker and neighbor Lisa to ask her if she saw who left it here. She was just as befuddled as I was. A box? Wait, I didn't even know it was your birthday. The thing was, I'm not even sure if it was my birthday either. Maybe it was for someone else. I picked up the box to see if anyone was looking for the package. Perhaps someone might have just forgotten it on my desk. I then ran into another coworker of mine, Otis. Otis was a nice guy. We usually have lunch together during my 12 o'clock crash. He hands me my usual cup of coffee he gives to me every day at work in the morning. He's used to my clumsiness. In fact, he's very sweet about it.
You know, turning around a corner without looking can result in an accident,
he said, gesturing to my shirt. The coffee he was about to drink had spilt on my blouse. Damn it! I'm so sorry, I say in embarrassment.
Happy birthday, by the way,
he replies as he leans against the office wall. It's my birthday? I ask. He nods and then looks at me with concern.
Do you even know what day it is?
I looked over to the clock that was posted above the bulletin board that displayed the date. I guess it is my birthday. September 20th.
And I'm not the only one who noticed it before you,
he said, now gesturing towards the expensive-looking box. I guess it is for me then, I mumble as I sink back into the routine of workflow. The day is finished, and I am beat. I look back at the box that had escaped my attention until now. Otis once again approaches me to say goodnight before he left, as he always does. I quickly call out to him to get his help on the matter. Otis, can you help me with this? I ask him.
Sure. What is it?
He questions. Actually, I don't know what it is, I reply.
You went the whole day without checking on what it is?
He exclaimed. Yeah, I know, but listen, I kinda don't want to look at this alone, and so, can you help me? His eyebrows furrow into a knot.
Okay, are we at your house?
He suddenly asks. I was a bit surprised. Okay, but why do you want to eat at my house? I ask.
A few reasons. 1, it's your birthday and I didn't give you shit. 2, free food as long as I offer to cook it. 3, my crazy cat woman I live near's place smells like piss. Grab that box. I'll drive.
He plans to stay over at my house, I guess. I don't mind, but he is only a nice person I work with. I don't know if I would be comfortable with him staying over. We arrive at my condo. There isn't much stuff to create a mess, though if I knew I was having company, I would have at least cleaned the dishes I made from this morning. He places the box on the table and then ravished my fridge. Not your fridge, I said.
I don't care,
he retorts. as he pulls out some vegetables from my chiller and some meat from my freezer. He was true to his word and cooked my dinner. We ate, and then we shared a few good laughs. He really is a nice guy, and I guess I don't mind him much. He's actually kind of cool, but more than likely he wants some sort of reward for trading me. I guess I don't mind, but if he wants that, he's gonna have to wait a bit. We look at the box intently as we build up the tension towards finding out what's inside. He looks at me and then motions towards me. I pick it up hesitantly, and I pull the top ribbon that held it closed. Inside was a simple, small, but cute cake that had my name on it. He smirks me with a sly grin.
So scary,
he mocks. I roll my eyes as I set the cake back down. He grabs a knife from the kitchen and then offers to cut the cake for me. I allow him, and he slices some mini cake in half. He then bolts up and snaps his fingers. Then he turns to me and says,
we don't have candles, but I got a lighter you can blow out.
That's fine, I guess, I reply. Once the cake was divided between us, we were about to eat. I take a huge chunk of it into my mouth. Red velvet cake. My favorite. He then scolds me by saying,
What the heck? At least make a wish first.
He pulls out the lighter he earlier mentioned and lights its flame. I turn towards him and realize he was serious. I look up at him and playfully blow out the flame. As I blow out the flame, I begin to feel a sudden dizziness. I could feel myself start to fall to the side, and an arm catches me. I pass out while Otis's voice fades. I woke up in a daze as I find myself strapped to my bed. I'm gagged and restrained by my sheets, turned into makeshift ropes. I look around to see what was going on. I was still in my condo, and it was still nighttime. I then see Otis laying on the floor. I try to scream towards him when I see there's blood under him. I notice that he was stabbed. I looked around in a panic when I see my coworker, Lisa. She has a knife and is looking towards me. Her eyes are wide open as she runs towards me. I flinch once she gets close to me, but then quickly realize she's cutting the ropes. We get into her car in a frizzen as we hear Otis's voice start to scream out towards us. I feel so scared, and I don't know what's going on. Lisa then turns to me and asks what happened. I told her what he and I were doing before I passed out. She shook her head and told me how naive I was. She is parked near a payphone because her cell was out of range. I sat in the car and waited for her to be done talking to the police when I noticed something in the back of her bug. There was a cloth I usually saw on her desk whenever I was getting ready to have lunch. Next to the cloth was something called laudanum. I quickly glance at the label and see a warning. May cause dizziness, confusion, loss of thought, and memory loss. I look back at her and realize she is looking at me. I lock the car doors and try to start the car. She heads back towards me and tries to smash through the windows when I see her suddenly fall to the ground. She was shot, but by who? I get out of the car slowly to find Otis slightly limping towards me. I run to him to see how bad he was hurt. It turned out he was stabbed on his thigh and was whacked from behind with one of my lamps. I felt so bad, but now I'm safe. I think. When did this all start, and why? We can't find Lisa since she escaped from the hospital. She's still out there, and I wish she never come back. Happy fucking birthday. Did you like it? Hope you did. If you did, why not like, share, and subscribe? There's more to come soon.